Okay, now we're on to the final and main guitar solo. We're nearly there, a lot for us to take in. I'm going to play the first section of the solo and then we break it down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not playing lots of wrong notes. There are really all those little percussive sounds in there. They really help with the way that the solo moves along. Start off by bending 12 up a whole tone on the G, and then 12, 10, 12, 10, all on the G, and then 12 on the D. Bend the 12 up again on the G, release, and then fast hammer on of 9, 12, 9, 7, 9, 7, 5, 7, 5, then drop down onto 5, 7, 5 on the D, same on the A, and then a couple of percussive slaps at the end. Sounds like this slowly. 2, 3, 4. Okay, next part of the solo starts off with a couple of little percussive 16th notes. So start off by just muting the 8 on the B string and then pull off 10 to 8 on the B string, 10 on the G, 8 on the B, and then 10 pull off to 7 on the G. Okay, notice how that little percussive slap at the beginning really leads you into the lick. 1, 2. Now slide with your second finger into 9 on the G, and then hammer on 8, 10, 8. So hammer on pull off on the B, and then play 9 on the G, and then catch the 8th fret of the top 2 strings, and just hold that triad. And then a couple of little percussive slaps at the end. So all together, 2, 3, 4. Okay, pretty tricky section. Okay, here's the next section. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, starts off at the 10th position, D minor pentatonic, bend the G at the 12th fret up a whole tone, then play 10 on the top 2 strings, so B to E, then pull off 13 to 10 on the B and play 12 on the G, and then pull off from 12 to 10 on the G and play 12 on the D, and then hammer on 10 to 12 on the D, and then play 10 on the G and the B. So slowly. Then we have this little kind of percussive rakes. I'm actually catching the D and the G, but playing the 10th fret of the B, and the same on the 11th fret of the B. Then bend the B up a whole tone, play 12 on the top E, release, and then play 10 on the top E twice. So it's... Okay, now we're into possibly one of the most famous sections of a guitar solo of all time. Certain solos just have certain bits that everybody wants to play. This section's based around the D minor arpeggio, the B flat arpeggio, and the C major arpeggio. Okay, start off by pulling off 13 to 10 on the top E and then playing 10 on the B. and then back to 10 on the E string. Okay, then we pull off still 13 to 10, but we play 11 on the B string. And finish off by playing 13 on the B and 12 on the top E. So slowly. One more time. And then we just play C major, which is exactly the same shape as the B flat arpeggio, which is pulling off 15 to 12 on the top E and 13 on the B. And finish off by playing 10 across the top two strings, B and E. So slowly. The difficult thing is the double pick. You have to pick the first two notes on the top string. You could hammer on, but it doesn't really have the same effect. And it's sometimes a little easy to let it run away with you. So by playing the little double pick, it kind of synchronises the lick slightly better. Okay, here's the final section from our solo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just start off by bending the 15 upper whole tone, and then bend one more time. 13 to 15 on the top E, and then 13 on the top E, and 15 on the B. So slowly. And then 13 on the top E and 13 on the B. Then 15 up a whole tone. And then we have 12 to 15 hammer on and pull off. 13 to 15 on the B. 14, 17, 14 on the G. Same on the D. And slide away on the 15th fret of the A string. Now, just to conclude the track, as it's a fade out in the original, if you either download the backing track for Sultans of Swing from licklibrary.com, or you'd rather buy the Jam with Dire Straits book, which is also available at licklibrary.com, a book that I transcribed, same backing tracks, but has all of the transcriptions that we've been looking at note for note. So the ideal accompaniment for this DVD. As the track fades out, we had to put an ending in, so we basically just went back round the chorus one more time before resolving to the final D minor chord. Sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, that pretty much wraps up Sultans of Swing. Lots and lots of stuff for you to get through. Make sure you take it a chunk at a time, and also don't be afraid to maybe improvise some solo ideas of your own. It's a tricky song. Obviously, the choruses are a little bit of light relief because they are, pretty consistent throughout the track. And the solos are incredibly memorable. So, when I'm playing them here, I'm, all the years of listening to the Dire Straits albums when I was a kid, I can hear them all again going through my head. So, have fun with this track.